Hello and welcome to the video. Today I will be just discussing my overall opinion on the Lunar New Year update for Horizon 5, also known as Series Update 30. To start this off, I'm just going to say a few things about the stadium overhaul. The stadium overhaul was not really a bad idea. It was definitely unique and something that we may not experience again. We just don't know when exactly Playground Games will actually bring the Drift Stadium back. Even if it comes back, we just don't know. There was also a drone show featured at the stadium in the form of a dragon. I thought this was quite unique and stood out quite well, especially if it was around nighttime hours in Horizon 5. They did extend the nights for this series. I also think it would have been a nice touch if we got at least a couple more dragon drone shows flying around the caldera, because dragons like mountains, right? The second point I would like to touch on is cultural representation in Horizon 5 for the Lunar New Year. They only represented Korea and China. I feel there was definitely a room for improvement in this area, as the Philippines and Vietnam also celebrate the Lunar New Year in their own way, and I am sure they would have been more than happy to have their home to automotive manufacturers represented here in Horizon 5 as a new to Forza vehicle. The two specific car manufacturers I am referring to are VinFast from Vietnam and Cesaro Motors from the Philippines. The third point I would like to talk about is what I believe to be Series 30's worst car. The car I am referring to is the Ioniq 6. Remember, this is entirely my opinion, as there are some people out there that may actually enjoy driving around in this electric car. One of the main points of my decision for this being in fact the worst car for Series 30 is that there is, if you go into Forza Vista mode, when it's all factory, none upgraded, no body or whatever, or when you press the explode, the only part of this car that opens up is the doors. This is just hinting at the fact that Playground Games don't really have any interest in adding EVs, as they don't want to spend the money on giving it a proper 3D scan. And for the fourth point, I would like to state that I believe this is in fact the best car added for Series 30, and remember, this is all my opinion, as yours might be slightly different. The car I am in fact talking about is the Hyundai i30N. The reason behind this decision was because I was quite impressed at how the car overall handled, as I had a lot of fun driving this one around. It also had the best customization available, as none of the other cars added got any aftermarket body parts added at all. The only other car that I know of that did have a wide body or customizationable parts was the Kona, but they remain to this day as an unused item. And with that now brings us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed hearing about my opinion on the overall Series 30 Lunar New Year, and if you liked what I was talking about, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video I create very soon.